Greetings, my beloved scholars. I'm Mr. Okafor PC, your online physics teacher. Our topic of interest today is conversion of units of volume. Conversion of diverse units of volume to most acceptable units, cubic meter or meter cube. Okay, permit me to flash back a bit. Recall, there is a fundamental quantity in every matter called length. There is a fundamental quantity in every matter called length. Particles in matter can extend in space. When the particles in matter extends in one line, it is called length, and that is one dimension. When the particles in matter or matter itself extends in two lines, we talk of area, 2 dimension. But when the particles in matter or the matter itself extends in 3 lines, we say 3 dimension, and we'll talk about volume. So our concern today is volume, units of volume, and how to convert from diverse units to the SI unit meter cube. Most objects around us are 3-dimensional. They extend in 3 ways: in length, width, and depth or height. Okay, we can see a good example on the board. This is like a box or a cube. Okay, let's see the 3 extensions of this matter. The first extension goes this way. That's extension 1. We can label it L1. Second extension is space, L2. Then the third extension, which can be regarded as the depth, X, L3. You can see in this body there are 3 extensions in space. Therefore, will be demanded to get the volume of this body. To get the total extension this body makes in space, we talk of volume. So this is like real life objects. Most things you see around us, they come in volume because there are 3 dimensions. Although our emphasis will be on solids and fluid, liquids and gases. When we talk about solids, we'll be concerned with regular solids. Solids with definite shape. A good example is cube or cuboid on the board, depending the way you see it. Okay, we are more concerned with the 3 extensions in space here. Extension 1, 2, and 3. Therefore, to get the volume of this body, we are going to multiply the 3 extensions in space. L1, to get the volume, the total extension this body makes in space. L1 times L2 times L3. If all sides happen to be equal, we can just put it this way, L cube. And that implies that the unit of measurement for volume will be, you ask yourself, what's the unit of measurement? The SI unit of measurement for length, that is meter. Meter times meter times meter will give us meter cube. Therefore, the most acceptable unit of volume is meter cube or cubic meter. Meter cube or cubic meter is the most acceptable units for volume. Okay, let's assign numbers or values to the sites labeled earlier. Okay, let's presume that each side has extension of 1 meter. To get the volume, we multiply the extensions. 1 times 1 times 1 equals to 1 meter cube. So the space made there is 1 meter cube space, or the volume is 1 cubic meter volume. The body we have on the board. Okay, there are diverse units of volume. We have units like decimeter cube, millimeter cube, centimeter cube, and most times in a standard exam, you are demanded to convert these units to meter cube. Most times we are demanded to convert decimeter cube, centimeter cube, millimeter cube to meter cube, the most acceptable unit of volume, X, meter cube. Then how do we do that? First of all, let's get these diverse units on the board. Okay, you can see from the board some other units of measurements that we use in volume. We have decimeter cube, centimeter cube, millimeter cube, and we want to target meter cube. So we'll be doing a very simple task. But before then, I want to remind you something. Most times, we've heard of measurement word called liter. Liter. 1 liter is synonymous to 1 decimeter cube. What we call 1 liter is 1 decimeter cube. You can see from the board. Liter is synonymous to decimeter cube. Please take note of that. Okay, that reminds me. Recall, solids have definite shape. Liquids and gases do not have definite shape. So liquids and gases, they take the shape of their container. This is also why sometimes you are demanded to calculate the volume of liquids and gases. Recall, liquids and gases will assume the shape of their container. So that makes it possible for us to calculate the volume of water, kerosene, gases, and so on and so forth. Because fluid, example, liquids and gases, assume the shape of their container. Therefore, we can calculate their volume because the container itself has 3 extensions in space. So we take advantage of the shape of the container to get or to ascertain the volume of liquids and gases. Okay, so let's go back to the actual conversion of these diverse units. If I've learned that 1 decimeter cube is the same thing as 1 liter, then let's now send it to meter cube, the actual units. Let's convert 1 decimeter cube to meter cube or cubic meter. We'll be doing similar thing we've done in area. Recall, decimeter cube, the deci and the meter are united. They serve as one. Therefore, deci will take its own portion of cube. Likewise, meter will retain its own portion of what? Cube. Millimeter cube, milli takes its own portion of cube. Likewise, meter. Centimeter cube, centi takes its own portion of cube. Likewise, the meter. Let's go mathematics on the board. Okay, let's now convert 1 decimeter cube to meter cube. Recall, 1 decimeter cube is 1 liter. Okay, then we start. 1 times, the word deci stands for 1/10. Recall, there is cube there. Deci has its own portion of cube. Likewise, the meter. Then I will drop the meter cube. Then let's continue with our mathematics. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. 1 cube is 1. 10 times 10 times 10. 10 cube is 1,000. Then we're now left with meter cube. Finally, we'll be having 1 over 1 times 1 is 1. 1 over 1,000 meter cube, or 0.001 meter cube. You can now see from the board that 1 decimeter cube or 1 liter is equal to 1 over 1,000 or 0.001 meter cube or cubic meter. You can see from the board. Okay. Okay, let's take another conversion. Let's have 20 millimeter cube. 20 millimeter cube of volume. We want to convert to meter cube or cubic meter. We'll go mathematical again. 20 times. Recall, the word milli means 1 over 1,000. Recall, millimeter cube, milli and meter, both have portion in the cube there. So I'll be assigning cube to milli. Milli will be assigned its own cube. Then I'll now drop meter cube. We'll continue. 1 cube will give me 1. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 1,000 cube will be giving me 1 billion. 1,000 times 1,000 times 1,000. I will gather 9 zeros. 1 billion meter cube. We'll continue. 0 cancels 0. 2 key self 1. 2 key 10. 5. I'll be left with 1 over 5 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. That's 1 over 50 million meter cube. 1 over 50 million meter cube. Okay. Then let's try another unit of conversion. Centimeter cube. Just like I said earlier, 1 decimeter cube is the same as 1 liter. 1 liter again is also the same as 1,000 cm cube. Let's prove it. Okay, see what I'm saying? 1 decimeter cube is equal to 1 liter. And it's also equal to 1,000 cm cube. Okay, let's prove this with the knowledge of what we've learned today. Okay, let's go mathematical. Let's prove from this side. You see, at the end of this solving, at the end of today's solution, we'll be getting the same answer. If not, we are wrong. Okay, let's go. 1,000 cm cube is the same thing as 1 decimeter cube. Okay, then 1,000 times the word centi means 1 over 100. 1 over 100. It will pick its own cube. Cube, drop meter cube, equal to 1 times the word deci means 1 over 10. 1 over 10. It will pick its own cube. Drop meter cube. Then we'll continue. 1,000 times 1 cube is 1. 100 cube will be having 1 million. Meter cube equals 1 times 1 cube is 1. 10 cube is 1,000. We are left with meter cube. Follow it mathematically. 3 zeros cancels 3 zeros. I'm now left with 1 over 1,000 meter cube equal to 1 times 1. 1 over 1,000 meter cube. Mathematically, they are equal. So you can now believe with me that 1 decimeter cube is the same as 1 liter. 1 liter is the same as 1,000 cm cube. Recall, in conversion of units of volume, the most preferred unit is meter cube. Then any other unit like decimeter cube, millimeter cube, centimeter cube, do not forget that the centi, deci, and milli, they will take their own portion of the cube in the conversion. My dear scholars, please stay faithful on this platform as we learn more on physics findings. Thank you. Please do subscribe.